ingredients. The first is some Pulparindo. The other one is your Tajin and Lucas. Water and Chamoy. I recommend the Chamoy Don Chilerito. I usually buy, the last time I bought some, I bought a gallon. So I had to separate it into all these containers. But Don Chilerito is the one that tastes the best, in my opinion. I've tasted several, and that one is the one that has the most flavor. And so it's perfect for any of these like dips or dulces enchilados, whatever you're doing. This is the product of 10 pulparindos. It's just a little container. I don't know, like maybe 3 inches by 3 inches, 4 by 4, something like that. And I use the original ones. But today I'm going to use this watermelon kind. And I don't know how this one's gonna taste. I know people make them different. Some people prefer just the basic chamoy. Some people prefer the watermelon. And then they'll pair it with watermelon Lucas. But I've been putting both mango and watermelon Lucas in the dip that I've made. And I think it tastes great. I haven't put any Tajin yet, which I want to because I feel like it's missing that lemon that the Tajin has. But I do not have a new bottle of Tajin. I only have like the like last bit of the bottle, and usually that's more salty. So I don't want to make it saltier. So that's why I haven't added Tajin. But of course, feel free to do so. So I am just going to open up 10 of these. If we have 10. And I'm going to put my pan on medium heat. I definitely recommend for you to have a pan that is non-stick. Because if it does, it's probably going to be a mess. And I bought this one at Walmart just the other day, based off some recommendations on Facebook. And it is like really good. I love it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 because people have been munching on the Pulparindo. So I'm going to throw in one of these. Well, I guess I can just, well, no, I'm going to do 10. All right. So we have our 10 Pulparindos in here. We are going to add a tablespoon of water. The tutorial that I watched, the person did not put a tablespoon of water, but I would recommend adding one because it will help it break it down. I have started breaking it down so that it becomes a paste sooner. This doesn't take very long, so you do have to like watch it. I wouldn't recommend leaving and then coming back because you might burn it. Ow, I just burned myself. I'm continuing to cut it up so that it breaks down and it becomes a paste. The more that you break it down, the smoother it's going to be. It doesn't seem like much when it's just a paste, but you will get a little traste, and once you learn how to do it, you can always increase the measurements of each thing, like do 20 pulparindos and double everything so you have more. But we have a nice paste right here. Ooh, and it smells delicious. Like it's gonna make your mouth water when you're cooking it. Now I'm going to add half a cup of chamoy. And what I like to do is I like to mix it around while I'm pouring it just to make sure that it doesn't burn. I'm just mixing it up, making sure it all blends together. I am also going to add another tablespoon of water. And you don't have to add it, but I like to make it smoother. There's already so much flavor in there that adding another tablespoon of water is not going to affect it at all. And you also have to remember that once it gets cold, it's going to harden. So it might seem a little bit runny to you, but once it hardens, like it's gonna be perfect. we're gonna open this up, and I'm just gonna go all the way across. I'm covering the pan. See, this is just the way that I do it, but you can obviously measure it and, you know, add more or less once you have it made. But while I'm mixing it, I just like to spread a nice thin layer of both the Lucases. I have just kept stirring and stirring and stirring it until I've gotten those chunks. As I said before, you don't have to if you don't want to. And if you want something that's more runny, you can add a little bit more water. But I have found that this mix is like perfect. So this is the other one that I made that is already cooled off. Let me see. And as you can see, it is smooth, but it's still thick enough where it's going to stick. I do recommend that you mix it like with the spoon if you are going to be using it for rim dip. All right, so I am done making the chamoy dip. As you can see, it is nice and smooth. I stirred it until I got all the chunks out. I'm holding my phone now because it has fallen twice from the dang holder. The little padding broke off, so I'm not putting it on there anymore. But it is all done. All you need is your chamoy, your Lucas or Tajin, your Pulparindo, and some water. And that's it. Super simple. And so I do want to show you what it looks like once it is done. So this is the one that is already cooled off. And what I like about it is that it's thick. So you're going to have a nice coating on your cup if that's how you use it. But it's also runny enough where you can use it on other things, and you can easily lick it off. Because the first time that I made it really thick, and then I was like, it like hardened on the vaso, so I was like having to bite it off. So this one you can lick off and you're all good. I also have tried putting just a little bit of this with some candy, and you can make dulces enchilados with the same rim dip, which is another thing that is super popular right now and kind of pricey if you eat a lot of it. So I would try that too if you like dulces enchilados. If you have any questions about the process or the ingredients, please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next video.